position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Tulane right back to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And it slips through his fingers. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Little. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hand. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
And the Badgers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. It's caught. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Riddle. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll be brought down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Never a doubt. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system.
Breaks into the open. Rams him with the stiff arm. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running the red zone. It's Little. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Little. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Running to Green.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Badgers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Little. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Snagged out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! And that one will put him up. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. Still running at the 40. Dashing the D on the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That thing was down for... Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. Offense in a split backfield. Looking for space. It's Little. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes the fair catch, and they'll... Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Because there wasn't great anticipation by the QB throwing that in route against zone coverage, the DBs were able to rally to the football and knock it away.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught. Find some fresh air. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
And the Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Badger. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. And that is how we will wrap this one up. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting...